For anyone who's ever loved and lost a dog, that quiet they leave behind, well, it can be absolutely deafening. But sometimes, in that silence, you feel something. So today, we're going to talk about 5 signs that suggest that incredible bond you shared, it doesn't just end, it just changes.
It might have been days, or maybe even longer, since you said goodbye, but then you roll over in the middle of the night and you feel it. That little dip at the corner of the bed, right where they always used to hop up. Or maybe you're just sitting there in the afternoon, and for a split second, you catch that familiar smell, that scent of damp fur and sunshine, only to look up and realize the room is empty.
Now, a lot of people will probably tell you it's just a trick of the mind, a phantom feeling that comes with grief. And hey, maybe it is. But what if it's something more?
What if those little moments really are them, just reaching across that divide to let you know they're still around? That's what we're going to explore. 5 signs that suggest they never really left at all.
Okay, so the first couple of signs are deeply, deeply personal. They hit our most basic senses: touch, sound, and smell. And honestly, these are the ones that can feel so real they just take your breath away.
So sign number 1 is all about feeling that familiar, physical presence when you least expect it.
This is when you feel that faint pressure against your leg, exactly how they used to lean against you for a scratch. Or when you're just about to fall asleep and you hear that little huff they always made. The idea is that they're using their energy to tap back into your old routines, just to say hi.
And look at this picture. It just captures that phantom feeling perfectly, doesn't it? That slight little dip in the covers. It's not just a memory playing in your head, it feels like a physical thing, a little ghost of a habit that was such a big part of your everyday life.
All right, let's move on to the second sign. And this one, wow, this one might be one of the most powerful memory triggers there is.
You know how every dog has their own unique smell? Maybe it was like sunshine and grass after a run, or maybe it was that funny popcorn toes thing. When you suddenly get a whiff of that scent in a place where it has absolutely no reason to be, well, that experience just bypasses your brain and goes straight for the heart.
I just love this quote. It's not just a smell, it's a message. It's like a phantom hug from another place, just to remind you that the connection you two shared is still very, very real.
Okay, so we've talked about what we can sense, but what about the world around us? The next 2 signs shift our focus a bit to the other creatures we live with and the little messages we can find in nature.
Sign number 3 asks us to watch those who might be just a little more perceptive than we are. We all kind of know this, right? Animals can often pick up on things that we just can't. Their senses are just tuned to a different frequency. So if you have other pets in the house, their behavior might actually be the clearest sign you get.
So when your cat suddenly starts purring at that empty spot where your dog used to sleep, or your other dog's tail starts wagging like crazy at an empty corner, try not to be spooked. The beautiful idea here is that they're just seeing an old friend who's popped in for a visit.
Now for sign number 4. This one suggests that messages can also come from the world outside your door. Sometimes a sign isn't a feeling or a sound. It's a perfectly timed coincidence, a moment when it feels like the universe is sending you a little message right when you need it the most.
I mean, think about it. A beautiful butterfly that lands on your window and just stays. Or you're on a walk, feeling sad, and you look down and there's a perfect heart-shaped rock at your feet. The thought is that these aren't just random things. They're little signals, a way for your buddy to let you know, hey, I'm okay. I'm at peace over here.
And that brings us to our last, and maybe the most profound sign of all. It's called the final gift, a deeply personal message of peace, given to you when you're sleeping.
The 5th sign is what's sometimes called a true dream visitation.
And this isn't just a regular dream. It feels different. It's super vivid, almost more real than being awake, and it's filled with this incredible sense of peace. And in this dream, your dog isn't old, they aren't sick, they are young, vibrant, and so happy. This is like their final gift to you, their way of saying a proper goodbye and leaving you with true comfort.
This image, it just says everything, doesn't it? This is how you see them in that dream. Not how they were at the very end, but back in their prime. That little hero with shiny fur and bright, clear eyes, running free. It's just a perfect final memory.
So here's the most important thing to take away from all this. Whether you believe these signs are actual visits or just our brain's beautiful way of helping us grieve, they all point to one undeniable truth. The love you share creates a bond that is so strong, physical departure just cannot break it.
So just for a second, think about it. If they were sitting right in front of you right now, what's the one thing you'd want to tell them? The feelings that come up just thinking about that, that's a testament to the connection you still have.
In the end, these moments, whether they're real or imagined, they're like a comforting light. They remind us that love, in its purest form, never ever leaves us. It just finds new ways to make itself felt, lighting a path home for these angels and for us too.